Well, welcome everybody. Come on in and sing along, 'cause every voice is welcome here on the daily antidote of song. We're gonna keep on moving forward, note by note and line by line, even when the times get tough. We're gonna do it one song at a time. We've got Yara with us today. Her truth and justice gonna carry us on, no matter where you're listening from. We can all share the power of the song. Welcome in, everybody. Come on in and sing along. Every voice is welcome here on day 1798 of Daily Antidote of Song.
Woo! Thank you so much to Aileen Vance for bringing us into the room with a Daily Antidote of Song special song. I love it. What a great way to start the day. Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm Joe Rossi. I'm the director of the Daily Antidote. I'm so excited to be in the room today on day 1798. I think we had a cue card over there in Boise, Idaho. So glad to be here with all of you on this day where we are singing with Yara Allen again for the first time, I think, in about 3 years or so. So glad to have her back in the space with us. And Yara is being hosted by Aileen Vance today. So let's get busy and say some hellos to everybody so we can get real busy and get down to the singing. Everybody, please help me wave to Yara Allen, our song leader coming in from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and to Aileen Vance coming in from Santa Cruz, California. And thanks to Ariana and Candace, both running tech today from Los Angeles, California. Fran in the house from DC, one of our 2020 people. Nice to see you. Deborah in Kentucky, hello. Trish in Victoria. Bob, Mabel, and the Bears coming in from Cambridge. David and Elsie in Oakland. Sarah in Texas. Carolyn in Boise. Kathleen coming in from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Nan in Michigan. Linda on Orcas Island. Becky in British Columbia. Baba Jim coming in from Maryland. Lynn and Cliff coming in from Vermont. Sarah coming in from California, Hoda in British Columbia, Kathy in Colorado, Athena in Brooklyn, New York, Nancy in Washington State, Sue in Seattle, Laris coming in from the UK, Susan in Cincinnati, Dally in Maryland, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, Cricket in Maryland, Annette in California. We've got Kathy, also California, Julie coming in from Ontario, Anne in Nashville, Tennessee, Bob in Albany, Storm in Massachusetts, Anne coming in from Maryland, Linda in California, Linda in Massachusetts. Hello to Marion coming in from Brighton, UK. Aloysius is coming in from Massachusetts. Kirsten coming in from Tacoma Park. Great to see you. Sheila in Florida. Benet in Berkeley, California. Everybody take a deep breath because I'm out of air. Elizabeth in California. Bronwyn, I think that's Victoria. Pat coming in from Vermont. Anne in Knoxville, Tennessee. Arlene in California. Fred in Maryland, Don and the Curly Taps coming in from Vermont, Carol in Connecticut, and Lynn in Connecticut. One more deep breath, everybody. Can't think of a better place to be or a better way to be in a Saturday than to be in the company of these two amazing women. I am turning it over to Aileen Vance. Aileen, thank you for hosting today.
Oh, what a privilege. I'm so excited to be here today, and I'm so glad to see everyone in this room. Happy International Women's Day. I am so excited to present to you Yara Allen this morning, coming in from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. She is someone who is a shero of mine in the world of leading songs that are not meant to be performed, but meant to be participated in. And she's She's the artistic voice of something called Moral Mondays movement in North Carolina. She creates spaces where the collective voice of people who have issues that they want to deal with in the world. They feeling disenfranchised, oppressed, that they don't have the rights that they deserve and are entitled to, can be expressed collectively. She was, I don't know if you're still active, you can tell me later, if active in a group called Repairers of the Breach, which is a national organization that trains people to be moral leaders and to build social justice movements. And she also is one of the main song leaders and song trainers for the Poor People's Campaign, which is what I'm familiar with you from that work that you do, Yara. She's still finding powerful, beautiful songs and writing powerful, beautiful songs, which are used in that Poor People's Campaign movement, where people are joining together to sing, to affirm, to celebrate, to resist, and to gather courage. So I'm so excited to have a skillful song leader, a knowledgeable civil rights song leader in the room with us this morning, and so excited to find out what you've got for us. So can you tell us what song you've picked to sing for us first, Yara, and we'll take it away.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. That was really your check's in the mail. Thank you. It's so wonderful to be here with all of you today, to be in community with you. The song that I chose for today is Endangered Species by Dianne Reeves. It's from her 1994 album entitled Art and Survival. And this is a song about self-recognition. This is the month that we recognize women every month, but this is the month where we highlight the importance of women in society. So this is a song about self-recognition, owning our strength and our power, talking about our resilience despite the efforts to keep us powerless and silent. And so it has a few verses to it, and because I have not committed all those verses to memory, I am going to be looking at my lyrics. And so what we're going to do is learn the chorus. Many of you may already know this song. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman. I am an artist, and I know where my voice belongs. And then we'll go through the verses. And so when I say sing, we'll all sing together, I am an endangered species. And this is what I call the choir rehearsal version, right? Before we actually do the song. And so it would sound this way. Let's get a little rhythm. If you have something that you can get a little rhythm going, that's wonderful. Pencil on table, hands, fingers, whatever it is. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. If you want to try that line. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. The next line. I am a woman. I am an artist. I am a woman. I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. I know where my voice belongs. And we'll just put that all together. Let's try it again. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman. I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. You want to try that whole thing together, and then we're going to go through the song. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman. I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. All together again. I am an endangered species. I sing no victim song. I am a woman. I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs again. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman. I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. First verse. I am a woman, I exist. I shake my fist, but not my hips. My skin is dark, my body is strong. Let's try that again. I am a woman, I exist. I shake my fist, but not my hips. My skin is dark, my body is strong. I sing of rebirth, no victim song. Here we go with the chorus. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. Let's do that again. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. They cut out my sex, they bind my feet, silence my reflex, no tongue to speak. I work in the fields, I work in the stores, I type up the deals, and I mop the floors. Come on with the chorus and sing. I am an endangered species. I sing no victim song. I am a woman. I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs again. I am an endangered species. I sing no victim song. I'm a woman, I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. Verse 3. My body is fertile, I bring life about. Drugs, famine, and war, take them back out. My husband can beat me, his right, they say. And rape isn't rape, you say I like it that way. Sing chorus. I am an endangered species, but I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. I am an endangered species. I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist. I know where my voice be. Can we sing that? I am an endangered species. I sing no victim song. I am a woman, I am an artist. I know where my voice belongs. 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 I know where my voice belongs.
Whew. Wow. So beautiful to see everyone singing along on that too. I know I got a little, I was so excited to introduce you, Yara. I forgot to say something that the song brought up for me, which is that you have this amazing skill to pick songs, I think, that you know what the people want to sing together. And I that's a skill that a lot of times people don't know is something that takes a lot of work behind the work that you do as a song leader. And it really it's really something special to pick a song that will really rile us up or really inspire us or really even soothe us. You know, the different kinds of songs you can pick to get people to think about taking action.
And I attribute some of that to advice that was given to me when I was much younger, even as early as the church, when we led what was called testimony services, which meant you chose a leader for that evening, usually a young person. And at the time for me, I was 15. And you stand in front of the church and you sing a song that's going to keep people singing. And it's up to you to choose that song. They don't tell you what it is. You choose the song and you kind of feel the moment. And if you feel the energy getting low, it's up to you to bring that energy back up. But I also remember years ago when I first met Joan Baez, and I asked her, Joan, what is the best piece of advice that you have for me? She says, Yara, always have a song that everybody can sing. always have a song that everybody can sing. And so if it's a song that you can teach them to sing along with, or something that's familiar, you lean into that, because what you're trying to build is community, and what Dr. Wyatt T. Walker called that collective effervescence, that energy that bubbles up together when we're singing together and we're around the same cause.
I love that. The collective effervescence, that shimmering quality that you get when you're with other people, and when you start
Yes,
to build those harmonies that first people. The other thing I love about this kind of singing is that what I always tell my groups is you should probably congratulate yourself for feeling just a little bit uncomfortable. Like there's a quality of leaping into the unknown. But if you're a little bit uncomfortable, then that means you're building community rather than staying in an enclave.
that's right.
Singing in an enclave can be a metaphor for working in a community in an enclave. And you want to have that sense of you're just a little bit uncomfortable and you have to kind of listen. You have
That's
to you have to listen a little more, and then you have to maybe think, oh, I never thought about that way. Like this song that you just did, the Dianne Reeves song, which is such a powerful, powerful song. People are invited to come into that and think, there's so much there. There's so many layers there in that song.
There are so many layers. And what I love about this is that if you notice in the lyrics, there's a verse that says, "My skin is brown." And so Diane Reeves is really just, she's speaking out of her own experience. But it's a song that I think is tailor made to everybody's experience, to every woman's experience. And just the fact that she mentioned brown is just because she's brown. But I think it's something, I would call it a one size fit all kind of, and then on the other side of that, tailor made for everybody to sing. And she does not exclude. Here's the thing: Cheryl Lee Ralph sang this song when she received an Emmy. I think it was in 22, and the internet went crazy. It went crazy, and Diane Reeves was so honored that Cheryl Lee Ralph would sing the song. Diane knew that Cheryl loved the song, and she sang it all the time, but she never dreamed that she would sing this song while receiving an Emmy. But what it did was it not only associated those lyrics with somebody on the level of a well-known artist, but she also included, and in the lyrics, also included women who sweep floors and those unsung heroes, people that we don't see who keep things going all the time. The woman struggling to make ends meet, who's overlooked for promotion. She includes all of those women. I think about my own mother, who left us last year in August at 97 years old, and I look back on her life and how she made so much work, and she never got these accolades on a national stage, but she's one of those women who, you just continue to recognize and be thankful for the contributions that she made behind the scenes. And the women who are struggling with things that we don't see, but who come out smiling every day. They come out of abusive situations, maybe, oppressive situations. And so she includes all of these women, and it's not the song of a victim, but it's sort of a song that says, I understand that I'm in this situation. Here's what I'm coming from, but this is who I am.
And
I
this is
am a
where my
woman.
power comes from.
This is where my power comes
Yeah.
from. Exactly. Yes.
Wow. And
Yeah.
this is such a perfect day to honor that and to highlight that in music. And I was just thinking as you were talking, the other part of the this conversation about women musicians, and you mentioned Joan Baez too, another one of our icons, is that we as women, as artists who do social justice work, often are unsung, unheard, unseen. We're seen in small ways, but not in the famous media ways, because the industry doesn't really support much of that.
That's
So
right.
it's really important to remember that women are carrying on this really important work of singing their truth
Hmm.
in this way, and that's carrying on a legacy that's handed to all of us from mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, all the way down, and everything that they've been through now to this moment in time where people are trying to erase all the progress that's been made.
Right, right.
What's your second song that you have for us today?
The second song that I have is a song that it is called "Keep Your Lamps Trimmed and Burning." And this song, I first heard this song years ago. Again, I reference my early days in the church because this is where I got a lot of music training. And the song actually comes from a scripture, and I know that not everybody is Christian. I get that, but the song has a double meaning. Let me pull up the lyrics. Okay, so the song has a double meaning. One is that it comes from the text in Matthew that talks about the 10 virgins, the five wise, the five foolish, the five had oil, the others didn't. And so they sort of missed out on the coming of the bridegroom. But in African American tradition, this song held a different significance. It came into existence in about 1928, and it referenced lyrics that our ancestors, and when I say my ancestors, that's all of our, because this is all of our history, our ancestors' struggles, where let me read the chorus and you'll see what I mean. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Time is drawing nigh. And so for those who were under oppression and in a certain type of captivity, the message was always be ready to take that leap that you're going to need to overcome oppression. Always be ready for the thing that you can do to free yourself. And so this song is really important, I think, now. And I'm sure we'll talk about that, but let me give you the choir rehearsal version. I feel your energies, and your energies, watch this, your energies sound good. So here you go. And if you want to put a little harmony, I'm sure you'll hear it. For those of you who are baritone, there's a particular place in here for you. If you'll fill it and drop it in there, we'd appreciate it. So the choir rehearsal version goes, keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Time is drawing nigh. So let's try one line at a time. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burn. Second, keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burn. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Okay, let's try that. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Time is drawing nigh. Time is drawing nigh. Okay. And then we'll go through that verse a couple of times. Here's a part that goes, children, don't get weary, 3 times. Time is drawing nigh. And it changes tunes a little. Children, don't get weary. Children, don't get weary. Children, don't get weary. Time is drawing nigh. Let's try that line by line. Children, don't get weary. 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 Time is drawing nigh. Time is drawing nigh. You sound good. You sound good. And then there are other verses that you drop in. Darker midnight lies before us, And then, lo, the morning soon is breaking. And so we'll go back and forth with the children don't get weary. Are you ready? I know you are. Now I'm going to take a sip. And in a moment of transparency, I want to say that I recently had a biopsy on my throat for a growth that they found. It is benign, but we're keeping our eye on it. So if you see me sipping water and kind of giving out just a little bit, I have all your wonderful voices to jump in until I can get back in there. Okay. Are you ready? Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Time is drawing nigh. Again. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Keep your lamps trimmed and burning. Time is drawing nigh, children. Children, don't get weary. Children, don't grow weary. I'm sorry. Grow weary. Children, don't grow weary. Time is drawing nigh again. Children, don't grow weary. Children, don't grow weary. Children, don't grow weary. Time is drawing darker midnight. Darker midnight lies before us. Darker midnight lies before us. Darker midnight lies before us. But time is drawing nigh. Lo, lo, the morning soon is breaking. Lo, the morning soon is breaking. Lo, the morning soon is breaking. Time is drawing nigh, children. Children, don't grow weary. Children, don't grow weary. Children, don't grow weary. Time is drawing nigh. I know you sounded great. I know you did.
Oh, Yara Allen, what a pleasure, what a gift, what a privilege to be able to sing with you today. I'm just sorry that we're not all in the same room together, and may that happen sometime soon.
I hope
And
so.
take good care of your voice, too, that we need
Thank
that voice in the world, and all of us, please, keep your lamps trimmed and burning, and don't grow weary. Rely on the song, dig deep into the song. And I think, Jojo, you have a banner for us. We just want to remind you what's coming up for the end of this week. This was an amazing week on Daily Antidote of Song. And tomorrow, Nicolene Snas, coming all the way from Amsterdam, is going to be leading songs for you. And this week has just been fabulous. Julie Lavery was here. Dr. Kim Harris was here. Elsie Eastman was here. Emma's Revolution with new songs was here. Abigail Washburn, for her very first time on the Daily Antidote, was here on Friday. And it was just an amazing week as usual. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you next week. I think I'm hosting next Sunday, the 16th, so I'll be back again. And we want to say a special goodbye to Yara for joining us this morning from Rocky Point, North Carolina. Thank you so much for being with us, Yara.
Thank you. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Love
to
you.
Carpe Diem Arts and our national treasure, JoJo, for being with us. She's always coming in from a different place. We never know where she's going to pop up. Thank you to our beautiful tech people, Ariana and Candace, coming in from Maryland and LA. David and Elsie in Oakland, so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Sarah in Texas, thank you for coming, Sarah. Kathleen in Albuquerque, always good to see you. Linda from Orcas Island in her rocking chair, thank you so much for coming today. James, so good to see you. So good to see you again. Lynn and Cliff in Vermont, thank you for coming. Lara's coming all the way from the UK. Hello, Yaris, in your field of tulips. Anne in Nashville, Tennessee, so good to see you with more beautiful spring flowers. Kathy from Colorado, so good to see you. Athena coming in from Brooklyn. Hi, Athena, and goodbye. Thank you for coming. Sue in Seattle. Bob and Mabel and all of the bears are here. Thank you for coming. Fran from DC, good to see you. Sheila in Florida. Kathy coming in from California. Hi, Kathy. Susan G coming in from Cincinnati. Goodbye and see you again soon. Bonnie from Boise, Idaho. Bob from Albany. Trish coming in from Victoria, BC. Becky from BC also. Thank you for coming, everyone. Carolyn coming in from Boise with the sign always. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Annette from California, good to see you. Cricket from Maryland, good to see you. Benet coming in from Berkeley, hello. Nan coming in from Michigan. Linda coming in from California. Fred from Silver Spring, Maryland. Marion from Brighton, UK. Sarah coming in from my hometown of Santa Cruz, California. Good to see you, Sarah. Storm coming in from the Zoomiverse, also known as Massachusetts. Deli coming in from Maryland. And Silver Spring, Maryland. Hoda coming in from British Columbia. I can't see you, Hoda, but I know you're there. Aloysius from Massachusetts. Nancy coming in from Washington State. Elizabeth from California. Kat coming in from Vermont. Ann coming in from Knoxville, Tennessee. Arlene, good to see you from Berkeley, California. The Curly Tops in Vermont. LMG, I don't know who you are, but thank you so much for coming from Connecticut. Christine coming in from I don't know where, but really good to have you, Christine. And Carol J from Connecticut. I think I got everyone. If I didn't, consider yourself very loved and very appreciated. We're so glad that you could join us on the Daily Antidote today for a special day with Yara Allen and all that inspiration and that beautiful voice out in the world. Everyone take another deep breath together. Let's go out there and keep on keeping on, people.